So again, we continue solving quadratic equations, except this time we're going to use the quadratic formula. Every quadratic, as we look at a quadratic equation, there is a specific pattern. We've noticed that it's ax squared plus bx plus c, but there's also a specific relationship between each term of a quadratic equation. Now, in order to use the quadratic formula, again, the equation's got to be in standard form. And of course, that is where one side of the equal sign is 0, which it is here. And the other side has to be in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. So we have to have it in ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And a, b, and c play a role in our formula. So for here, a is equal to 2, b is equal to 9, and c is equal to -5. Always carry the sign of the term. So if our variable is x, then the quadratic formula is written as x is equal to -b plus or minus, that's how that's pronounced, and this plus or minus is a shorthand. For our quadratic equations, for the most part, we're always going to have two solutions, so this plus or minus is just a shorthand for those two solutions. Plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, and all of this is divided by 2 times a. And of course, a, b, and c are our values within the quadratic expression. So then all we do is fill in those values for here and complete the arithmetic. So we have x is equal to -b. What's b? That's 9. Plus or minus the square root of b squared, 9 squared, minus 4 times a, and a is 2, times c, and c is -5. And then all of this is over 2 times a, and a again is 2. So as we continue, we'll have -9 plus or minus the square root of 9 squared. 9 squared is 81. -4 times 2, that's -8. And -8 times -5, that's +40. And this is all over 2 times 2, which is 4. We then have -9 plus or minus the square root. 81 plus 40 is 121. All over 4. So then we have -9 plus or minus the square root of 121, and the square root of 121 is 11. And this is over 4. So with this plus or minus here, this means -9 minus 11 all over 4, and -9 plus 11 all over 4. So then x is equal to -9 minus 11 all over 4. -9 minus 11 is -20. And -20 divided by 4 is negative 5. We also have x is equal to negative 9 plus 11. That's what that plus and minus means. All over 4. Negative 9 plus 11 is 2. And 2 over 4 is 1/2. Now, if we did this all correctly, then if we use them, we slug them in, it should make this equation a true statement. So we'll try it. 2x squared, we'll start with negative 5. 2x squared plus 9x minus 5. Does that equal to 0? Negative 5 all over squared, that's negative 5 times negative 5. That's 25. 2 times 25, that's 50. 9 times negative 5, that's negative 45. And of course, minus 5. 50 minus 45 minus 5 does equal to 0. So this is one of the solutions. We'll now try 1/2. 2x, that's 1/2, squared, plus 9 times x, that's 1/2, minus 5, does that equal to 0? 1/2 squared, that's 1/4. 2 times 1/4, that's 2/4, and 2/4 is 1/2. 9 times 1/2, that's 9/2, minus 5, does that equal to 0? 1/2 plus 9/2, that's 10/2, minus 5. And of course, 10/2 is 5, and 5 minus 5 equals 0. So this is also a solution. So the solutions for 2x squared plus 9x minus 5 equals 0 is x can equal to negative 5, and x can also equal to 1/2. And we found these solutions without factoring like we did in the previous examples. We did it using the quadratic formula. So you could certainly use this every time if you want to, rather than the factoring. But there we go.